Good evening, everyone. I'm Christy Austin, Director of Tri-District Adult Education. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to our program's 2020 graduation ceremony. Please remain standing for the playing of the National Anthem. You may be seated. This evening, we will honor and celebrate with 11 of our 37 graduates who earned their high school equivalency diploma since last year's graduation ceremony. The faculty, staff, and I are excited about the accomplishments of these individuals, and we are grateful that we are able to celebrate their achievements with you, their family and friends, who have supported them while they work to achieve this milestone. At this time, I would like to recognize Tri-District Adult Education's staff. On the stage is Ms. Tressa Harris, our College and Career Navigator. Ms. Paulette King, our Clover School District Instructor. Ms. Jennifer Clockley, our Fort Mill School District Instructor. Ms. Julie Howell, Tri-District Adult Education Administrative Assistant and Testing Coordinator. LaShonta Hoover, our Administrative Assistant and Data Clerk. And I'd also like to welcome and thank Brian Dillon for live streaming this for us tonight. Thank you very much. Graduates, I dare to say that most of you would agree that you wouldn't be sitting here today if it weren't for someone in your life who supported you and pushed you to complete this goal, even when you felt like you wanted to give up. In our adult education program, when a student earns their diploma, we ask them for one piece of advice that they would give to others who are working toward earning their GED. This year, one of our students, Fawad Abdul Baki, who is here this evening, stated, "Value the people around you who help you succeed." So at this time, let's give a big thank you and thumbs up to all moms, dads, significant others, children, extended families, and friends who have supported you throughout this process. Graduates, each of you has a story, a journey that has gotten you to this point tonight. We will now hear from Stephen Jordan, our student speaker, who will share his story with us.
Hello, my name is, hello everyone, my name is Stephen Lee Jordan. I want to thank my Lord Jesus Christ for being by my side throughout the journey to obtain my GED. He was with me from November of 2017 to February 2020. While I work towards this accomplishment, he has always been with me throughout my whole life, and he will always be by my side to the end. I want to thank my teachers, Miss King, Miss Reynolds, Miss Austin, Miss Howe, and all the other ladies who were by my side throughout my adult education journey. When I was down and out and at my lowest, all my family, all my friends, and all my teachers, and everyone at Traditional Adult Education kept encouraging me not to give up. It was hard work, but it was worth it all. When I was 17 years old, I quit school when I was starting 11th grade. That was a bad mistake. After a few years went by, I went back to school in York for night classes to try to get my diploma. I was working and going to school, but I was working so many hours at work that I fell behind on my schoolwork, and the teachers told me that I was going to have to start all over again, so I gave up on school. As the years went by, as the years went by, I began working for a manufacturing company in Charlotte and worked there for 22 years. One day they told me and everyone else that we would be losing our jobs at the end of December 2017. In October of 2016, when they told us all that we would be losing our jobs, the president of the company came and asked me if I would stay to the end of 2017. I made a promise that I would stay while I continued my work. While I continued to work, my supervisor and one of my best friends, Steve Barker, would let me come early in the mornings to get my hours so I could go to school and be able to go to job interviews. After I left the manufacturing plant, I worked for a short time at the York School District and was very grateful and thankful that they allowed me to work there. I am also grateful and thankful that my current employer, FOMOS, took a chance with me and hired me without my diploma. From November 2017 until February 2020, I worked and went to school at night. I also worked on my schoolwork at home when I was not in school. I am so grateful and thankful that I stayed the course and never gave up. I want to tell all children, youth, and adults to stay in school, get your education, your diploma, and please don't ever give up. And as you go on to your next steps, I wanted to share with you saying on this rock that two of my best bosses I ever had, Stephen Barker and Jamie McDermott, gave. It says, every job is a self-portrait of the person who did it. Autograph your work with excellence.
Thank you, Stephen, for sharing your journey with us. I encourage each of you to tell your story to others. Share your why, your motivation, and your stories of perseverance, courage, and support with those who need it. In addition to the 33 students who have earned their high school equivalency diploma this year, 71 students have earned a career readiness credential by taking the WIN Ready to Work assessment. Students who have earned this credential are wearing a cord signifying the attainment of this credential. As the graduates cross the stage tonight, a few remarks about each of them and their accomplishments will be shared. Please hold your applause until the graduate remarks have been completed. Graduates, please stand and proceed to the stage.
Fawad began adult ed just before we closed for COVID-19. He continued to work while our program was closed and finished his GED last month when the Clover site reopened. Fawad is considering entering the workforce with future career aspirations of becoming a healthcare professional to serve and help people in need. Amber is a self-directed student. She worked independently outside of class to prepare for her GED test. Even COVID-19 could not stop her. Once our program reopened, she passed her final test and achieved her goal. Amber's hard work and determination will pay off as she moves forward into her dental assistant program at York Technical College. Corey began his adult education journey last August when he enrolled in our classes in York. He eventually moved to online instruction and persevered in studying for the GED. After each successful completion of a GED subtest, his confidence in himself grew and he became more and more motivated to conquer this goal. Corey is considering enrolling in York Tech College to take courses in film editing and production, and possibly to pursue a career in YouTube entertaining. David Gore Sr. David came to adult ed determined that he would get his GED while there was downtime at his job. He worked consistently until he completed his GED with time to spare. His motivation and positive attitude will take him far as he starts his information technology program at York Tech in the fall. Jason Helms. When Jason came to adult ed, he indicated that he thought it may be a while before he obtained his GED. That was just not so. All the work he did both in and out of class paid off, and he was a graduate within a few months. Jason recently started his information technology training in the computer networking field and is on his way to becoming a bright and shining star in the workforce. DJ Johnson. DJ enrolled in Tri-District Adult Ed in October as part of the WIOA Young Adult Program. He continued to work online through COVID-19 school closure and was able to complete his GED once we reopened last month. DJ plans to pursue a career in welding, which is a much needed skill in the York County area. Stephen Jordan. When Stephen came to adult ed, he said that he would do whatever it takes to get his GED. And with the support of family and friends, he did. His hard work, dedication, and perseverance has paid off. Stephen is now a graduate and has obtained a more desirable position with his company, and his skills are sought out by his colleagues. Even though Brandy is soft-spoken, there is steel in her determination. She set her mind to do what was needed to be done to get her GED, and she accomplished it. Nothing could keep her from getting her GED to get to the next step in her life. While enrolled in our program, Brandy was duly enrolled at York Tech College, where she earned her healthcare readiness and phlebotomy certificates, and she's now a nationally certified phlebotomist. She just started a new job at Ripples in Charlotte. Congratulations. Anita Pettis. Anita has had her eye on the prize of getting her GED for some time. Her hard work and determination kept her working on it even when life and COVID-19 caused delays. Now she has obtained that prize of her GED, and we are so very proud of her. Bryson. Aaron entered our program with his mindset on quickly getting his GED. He worked hard and was able to accomplish his goal in a little more than 1 month. Aaron loves animals, especially reptiles. He has big plans to study animal science at Coastal Carolina University or relocating to Georgia to attend Athens Technical College and possibly transferring to the University of Georgia. Fatima is a student who knows how she learns best. In her own quiet way, she reviewed and learned all the skills she needed to obtain her GED. Fatima is a natural helper and enjoys helping people. She plans to pursue a career in the human services field, possibly as a social worker or in the legal field.
Congratulations, graduates. You did it. Please give all our graduates a big round of applause. Tri-district adult education places an emphasis on preparing students to not only earn their high school credential, but to also be prepared for their next steps, whether that is attending a post-secondary institution, starting a new career, or workplace advancement. Many of you here tonight have overcome what others may have seen as obstacles, but you have taken advantage of changes in your lives and turned these obstacles into opportunities. You now have the opportunity to open the door to the next chapter, and I encourage you to do just that. Don't stop. Continue to take those steps towards your next goal. For some of you, these may be big, giant steps. For others, they may be smaller steps. But whatever you do, keep moving forward. Use your support systems. Ask for help. Keep a positive attitude. And please come back to share your successes with us. Graduates, please stand. The turning of the tassel is a time-honored tradition. The ritual signifies to all that you have completed the task of earning your diploma, achieving one of your goals. You are all now officially graduates. You may now turn your tassel to the left. Tri-District Adult Education Class of 2020. During the recessional, a TDA staff member will come to your row to dismiss you and when it's your row's turn to exit, please exit the auditorium and building with your graduates. Thank you for coming.